Hi Cancer, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your full moon reading for the cold moon that is happening tonight as I am recording this. It will be at its fullest, highest, whatever, at around 10:30 Central Standard Time. So if you are in a position to go out and bask in it, please, please, please do. Sorry, I did not mean to have my phone there. This moon is all about focusing on ourselves, our own actions, our own behaviors, our own wishes and desires versus what we are manifesting, what we are bringing to ourselves externally. It is all about the internal work at this time. So we will be seeing what energies are coming in for you, what Spirit wants for you, what they want you to know at this time, and all that delicious stuff. So before we get into it, we will be using the singing bowl to clear any lingering energy that does not belong here, that does not belong to you. We will also be using it to connect to each other as a collective, and then as a collective to Spirit directly, so we can get the most accurate and relevant readings. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. So, alright, let's get into it. Alright, as always, our decks have been pre-shuffled, specifically attuned to your guys' energy. And while I was shuffling the cards, preparing for you guys' reading, I got the image of like a fitness routine, taking it more serious. Maybe you're tracking like your intake, what you're putting in your body, taking it more serious in addition to the physical regimen that you have in place. I feel like you could be upping your cardio. I'm seeing like more running, more cycling, more cardio based exercise versus maybe the weight train that you've been doing. Not that you're going to not do that anymore. I just feel like you're going to be incorporating more strictly cardio days into your, say you've been for a year, you've been running for 10 minutes before every workout. Now I feel like you're doing 30 to 60 minutes of just treadmill time, if that makes sense. I know that's very specific and it won't be for all of you, but I am getting more cardio for a lot of you. Okay. Let's see what is coming in for you all at this time. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Cancer Collective. Most accurate and relevant messages for Cancer at this time, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. This is a younger earth sign. This could be a daughter, a child. I'm getting the oldest of whatever children you might have. Sorry. I'll rearrange that a little bit so you can see it. But this is just a very good energy for focusing on your finances. I feel like you are kind of in the beginning stages of planning. Maybe you're wanting to be like a King of Pentacles, an Emperor, but you're still kind of figuring things out. Maybe you're building your portfolio. Maybe you're building your funds so you can acquire a portfolio and add to it. I feel like you're like acquiring your first assets, getting your credit straight, things of that nature that are like the first step towards financial independence and financial security, which is your ultimate goal, right? Cancers like to feel very secure in their home front, in their family life, just in their life. They want to feel like they have a really solid foundation, a place to come home to. They spend a lot of time at home, so they want it to be comfortable and beautiful and luxurious and all the things that they want. But I feel like for you guys, it's like a first home, purchasing a first home, but then also taking the steps to acquire more. I see you doing more with real estate. What else is here for Cancer? The Lovers, Gemini energy. This full moon is in Gemini. You could have Gemini placements. You could be involved with the Gemini child, I'm getting as well. But this to me speaks more to a union in business, a business partner versus like a lover. It could be both of those things in one person, but I'm getting more so at first it is a business relationship that maybe eventually builds into a romantic, like lovers situation. I don't feel like you're necessarily in a place right now to focus on romance. I feel you very much focused on your finances and your financial stability, and if the people coming into your life don't add to that, if they don't recognize that, if they don't honor that and respect that, I don't see you wasting a lot of time. I don't see you putting a lot of energy into things outside of establishing yourself financially. So this to me is speaking to a union in business. Joining a union, I'm getting like actual unions. You could be a member of a union. I don't know why. I literally never got that energy from this card, but it just came up. So you could be involved in some sort of union situation. But I do see you coming together with someone that is going to be very important to help build you and help you get from this space, this very beginner, very new, very starting off on your journey to financial independence, who is going to help you get to like emperor, empress status. They are definitely going to add to versus holding you back or talking you out of things or into a smaller space. What else is here for Cancer? 7 of Wands. Very strong convictions and not being afraid to stand by them, not being afraid to defend them. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like you are on this path and it's very clear to you the direction that you need to go. And at this point in your life, you're very much, if you are not adding to or honoring this journey that I'm on, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm literally not gonna put energy into things that don't help me get to this goal of financial stability, financial independence. If you already are at that place, growing to an even bigger scale. I just feel you very focused on your money right now. And you're not afraid to tell people that. You could have lots of people coming to you, like trying to hit on you, trying to take you out to dinner or whatever. I feel like you are responding with, I am not interested in dating right now. I'm interested in money and growing my money. And I feel like people are going to respect that. It's not like they're going to keep hounding you, or I feel like people really respect that. What else is here for Cancer? 5, 6, 7. 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. So 7, 7. Okay. Sevens could be significant for you. You could be seeing 777 a lot. That to me indicates like huge strokes of luck, lottery wins, sweepstakes winnings, inheritances, unexpected, like really fun ways of acquiring a large amount of money. So we love to see 777, like love it. With the 7 of Swords though, I will say, I think you're doing a really good job of protecting your energy already. So it's more so about there could be someone still in your energetic field who isn't being completely forthright with you. They're not being completely honest. I feel like they're being a little bit deceptive. I'm not, so it's hard to I just feel like there's someone who you're still kind of energetically tied to, although I do feel like you have maybe physically separated from them, or you have told them that you want to separate, whether you guys have actually worked out all the details of like unwinding finances and living situations and custody and all that stuff. I feel like that stuff could still be yet to be worked out, if that makes sense, but you've taken the first step. You've ended the relationship, you've ended the employment, whatever it is, given your 2 weeks. But I do feel like there is an energy of this person that's already on the way out is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, so to speak. Maybe you guys are still occupying the same space, and you made an agreement that, hey, while we're still living together, while we are still trying to separate in this capacity, maybe let's not be dating other people or sleeping with other people, at least, so we can keep that energy out of this situation and out of this home. And they probably agreed to it. I don't think they are being honest about whether they've held up, and maybe you're not even asking, it's just a feeling that you're getting. This is confirmation that yes, that is the case. They have slept with someone else, they have exchanged energy in that way with someone else. I'm not even going to get into it, because that's their situation, that's what they're choosing to do. Whatever anybody is choosing to do with their body, absolutely go ahead, be free. I feel like there are no like strings attached here. It's just a matter of respect. And you already kind of know that they don't necessarily respect you or your wishes or your feelings that much. And that's probably why the situation came to an end in the first place. So this is just a reminder. You did the right thing. It needed to end. And confirmation. All right, what else is here for Cancer? 8 of Swords. Progress, at least. We got the 7 of Swords. We're moving to the 8 of Swords. You're moving through things. This is self-imposed restriction. This is not anybody else putting any limits on you. This could be you having been used to playing small for a really long time, keeping yourself small to appease others or helping others along their journey, versus pouring into your own dreams and your own ideas and your own aspirations, right? You're just like playing a supporting role, and it could be that now that this situation has come to an end, you're feeling a little bit stuck. You could be, you could be still living in the same dwelling, so you're feeling physically stuck and then energetically stuck as well. Like you can't kind of sever the tie that is here, is what I'm getting. I would maybe work on energetic cord cutting with this full moon. This is a full moon reading. After all, we are gathering information about what we should be doing and what it's bringing in. I think it's bringing in clarity for you. I think it's bringing in a sense of focus and shining a light on where you might feel stuck. And then also providing a solution, right? We don't want to just be like, okay, I know I'm stuck. I'm not making any progress. I'm kind of in a stagnant space. How do I move out of it? And that's what I feel like this moon is going to be for you. If you introvert, if you ask yourself that question, if you start journaling, if you express the feelings that you're feeling, whether that's sadness because of this realization of betrayal, of heartbreak, whatever, if it is anger that you're in this situation in the first place, angry with yourself for putting yourself in this situation. Maybe it's a financial thing where if you were helping someone else build their dream and you decided to end the relationship, that also means the severance of the work relationship, right? I feel like you're upset with yourself for putting yourself in a situation like that, tying your finances up in theirs to where they could just be like, okay, fuck you. You're not going to work with me anymore. We're not going down this path anymore, whatever the situation may be. Or it's just hard for you to be around them. So it's obviously affecting your money. I feel like you're upset with yourself. Channel that, express it, acknowledge it, but you also need to release it and move through it. This energy of this full moon is very quick. It's very fleeting. It's very fast moving, fast changing, if that makes sense. So if you do find yourself overwhelmed with these energies, feel them, express them, and then release them. If that's going for a run, journaling, like I mentioned earlier, painting, sketching, whatever that is for you, whatever that outlet is, I would dive deep into it these next few days, and you'll come out all the better for it. Now let's get into our oracle cards. We're gonna draw all of the oracle cards and then go back and read about them. So the first one you got from the Moonology deck. The energy is gaining momentum, a waxing moon. So yes, momentum. That is kind of a key word for you right now. I feel like you've gained a lot of momentum forward. I feel like you will continue to gain even more if you remain in the space that you're in now and you don't backslide. And by backslide, I mean go back on something that you've said, maybe a boundary that you've set, maybe you said you're not going to sleep with this person because of whatever, and in a moment of, I don't know, openness, lust, love, connection, whatever it may be, you think about possibly letting that person back in. Don't keep your walls firm, keep your boundaries firm, and keep your space and the peace that you've created sacred and protected. And I feel like the momentum will keep going and keep growing and keep propelling you towards a 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Emperor, Empress energy. What else is here? Family, yes. If you have children, focus on them. Focus on your responsibilities, your connection with them. Maybe do more family stuff as we get closer and closer. If you guys celebrate the westernized holidays, it is Yule season. If you celebrate Yule, holiday season, whatever, maybe it's just a time for you to love on your family and experience stuff with them. I'm getting like going out and doing the drive-through lights, going to like the mayor's Christmas tree, town square, Times Square. I just heard a trip to New York. Maybe that's something you've always wanted to do. See a ballet, see the Nutcracker. All right, what else is here for Cancer? Fire ant, okay, and ship, yes. Yes. Okay. Fire ant. This is just an indicator that there is a little bit of anger around a situation. If you find yourself getting angry, I would try to avoid any conflicts or arguments right now. The next always, right? You don't ever want to be combative and like get in arguments. The focus should always be keeping peace and communicating. But if someone is like trying to pick a fight, maybe just walk away. Maybe just take time, like, hey, I just need a second. Please give me some space. Also, I would say your patience with your children could be what you're wanting to work on. Maybe you found yourself feeling a little bit agitated, a little bit short, a little bit irritable. And you're kind of wanting to shift out of that is what I'm getting here with that fire ant. All right, let's read about them. Let's read about ship first. I love this card. Card number 3. Travel, new ventures, foreign investments. This boat helps a young boy embark on a fabulous journey. He saves an old man who gives him a boat that can grow from the size of a toy to a large vessel. Our young hero gathers up animals who help him on his many journeys and even save his life. The evil emperor defeated when defeated when all the creatures band together to honor the animals. You can find the cat, the ant, we have ant twice, the bee, and the crane on our ship. Here is foreign commerce personified. The direction of the boat is important. The cards in front of the bow tell you how your ventures will go. It is said that when this card turns up, travel is imminent. If it is a reading about business matters, think, my ship is coming in. My ship is about to come in. Be aware if the ship is pointed towards ill-fated cards. It is not. It's pointing towards the moon. The energy is gaining momentum on top of our Page of Pentacles was talking about investment portfolios and real estate portfolios. You could be doing international deals of some sort. Reaching people internationally. Your word is being heard internationally. Your message I'm getting is being heard internationally. Be aware. Okay, it's not. So, you should be prudent about your choices for business partners if the cards are not favorable. They are, but still. Because we also had a union card here, I feel like you should be very, very prudent. I like that word. About your business partners, who you are bringing into your beautiful... I don't know how to explain it, but your energy is magical, so you need to be very mindful of who you share that with. That is not at all moon phase cards. It should be here, right? Okay. I don't understand. Whatever. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Though it will take some work, and you're not quite there yet, this is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whichever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I am headed in the right direction. I feel like we just got this card in one of our last readings, and I know I've said this to you guys recently, and I've been saying it to myself a lot too. I know I am headed in the right direction. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Absolutely, 100% every single time. Review your goals and ensure you're still committed. Keep moving forward. That Kid Cudi song, or Kid See Ghosts song, he's just repeating that over and over. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. The waxing cycle is a period of the lunar cycle from the new moon to full moon. And during this time, the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time. And this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull the card. Yes. I love that our ship is pointing towards this. It just indicates to me that there is so much potential, not only inside you, but within your ideas, within the direction that you're heading, on the path that you are on now. There is so much potential and so much more. All right, card number 12. Support, roots, tradition. There's nothing like coming home for the holidays. Your immediate family are the ones who've known you since birth and have been with you through the boo-hoos, graduations, birthdays, and celebrations. They have been there through the good times and the bad. Sometimes coming home to people who know you well is all you need to chase away the blues of life. There's also the family you choose, the ones who, despite the lack of blood relation, have accepted us as one of their own, and you have done the same for them. True family will love you as you are and won't try to change you. The assortment of different personalities somehow fit together, and within this familiar space, traditions and values are born. This card guides you to honor your beliefs, traditions, and heritage. Now is not the time to improvise, change things up, or try something new. This card advises you to return to the basics and build a stronger foundation for yourself. That could mean returning to school or joining an organization with well-established rules and principles, or seeking out a mentor who knows the ins and outs of your goals. You can't break the rules until you know what the rules are. A period of study and observation will serve you well at this time. Okay. Period of study and observation. I like that. I feel like that plays into our being wise about who you choose to invest your time, your money, go into business with, partner with. Observe. All right, fire ant. Let's read about it. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. When in balance, thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. To bring into balance, solo time, walks at night. I feel like that is kind of the message that Spirit wants you to talk about or focus on. I don't know why I said that. Focus on at this time. Get out into nature. Go for a walk. I almost said pause this video and go for a walk and listen to it, but it's almost over at this point. So whatever, go spend some time under the moon tonight. Listen to like vortex, binaural beats. Get into your vortex. Envision your life. Write it out if you feel so inspired. Paint it out if you feel so inspired. Just dig into it. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.